If you've ever scrolled through YouTube late at night, hunting for answers to that weird rattle under your hood, or debating whether to splurge on a shiny new SUV, chances are the algorithm has shoved Scotty Kilmer right into your feed. The man's a force of nature, a grizzled mechanic with over 57 years under the belt, dishing out advice that's raw, unfiltered, and often delivered with the intensity of a drill sergeant yelling at a recruit. His channel? A whopping 6 million subscribers strong, with billions of views that prove people are starving for honest car talk in a world drowning in slick dealership ads and overhyped tech gimmicks. I've sunk more hours into his videos than I care to admit, way beyond the casual binge into full-on immersion territory. We're talking hundreds upon hundreds of episodes, from his early DIY fixes to his latest rants on the state of the auto industry. And let me tell you, what emerges isn't just a collection of tips. It's a philosophy, a battle-tested worldview on what makes a car worth owning, fixing, or flat-out avoiding. Today, I'm distilling all that chaos into something epic, the ultimate guide to Scotty's car wisdom. This isn't your quick 10-minute skim. It's a deep dive, packed with his secrets, stories, and no BS insights that'll arm you against the pitfalls of modern motoring. We'll cover everything from his undying love for certain brands to his epic feuds with trendy tech, plus hands-on advice that'll save you thousands. If you're a weekend warrior tinkering in your garage, a budget buyer dodging lemons, or just someone tired of getting fleeced at the shop, buckle up. This is for you. By the end, you'll see cars not as shiny toys, but as machines that demand respect, smarts, and a healthy dose of skepticism. Let's kick it off with the cornerstone of the Scottyverse. Reliability reigns supreme, and in his eyes, nothing embodies that like Toyota. Contrast this with the flashy, failure-prone rides flooding the market today, over-engineered beasts that promise the world but deliver breakdowns and bloated repair bills. Scotty's mantra: if it ain't a Toyota, you're playing Russian roulette with your wallet. Why? Because Toyota builds cars like they used to, simple, sturdy, and designed to outlast civilizations. Take the Camry or Corolla, Scotty's go-tos for everyday reliability. He's got stories of these beasts clocking 300,000 miles with minimal fuss, engines purring like they just rolled off the line. In one video, he tears into a 1990s Camry, showing how the non-interference engine design means a snapped timing belt won't grenade the whole thing, unlike some European luxury models where that mistake costs you an arm and a leg. But it's not blind fandom. Scotty backs it with data and decades of shop experience. He points to Consumer Reports, JD Power Rankings. Toyota consistently tops the charts for longevity. Honda gets a nod too, especially pre-2010 models before they dove headfirst into CVT madness, which we'll roast later. Mazda? Occasionally praised for their zippy handling and solid builds, but only if you steer clear of rust-prone underbodies in salty climates. Even Ford's F-150 sneaks in for truck lovers, as long as it's the naturally aspirated V8. No turbos that blow up under stress. The contrast is stark. While German brands like BMW and Mercedes dazzle with performance and gadgets, Scotty exposes their dark side: plastic parts that crumble, electronics that fry, and repairs that require a second mortgage. Buy a BMW if you want to feel rich for a year and broke for a decade, he quips. And after watching him diagnose a seized turbo on a low-mileage Beamer, you believe it. Transitioning smoothly, this reliability obsession ties directly into Scotty's war on unnecessary complexity. In an era where cars are basically rolling smartphones, he champions the old-school ethos. Fewer bells and whistles mean fewer things to break. Remember when you could pop the hood and actually see the engine? Scotty does, and he misses it. Modern rides, stuffed with turbochargers, direct injection systems, and infotainment screens that distract more than they help. He contrasts a 1990s Civic, bulletproof, easy to wrench on, with a 2020s crossover loaded with lane keep assist and auto start-stop. That stuff saves pennies on gas but costs fortunes when it fails, he warns. And fail it does. Sensors gum up, software glitches strand you, and proprietary tools lock out DIY fixes. Scotty's advice here is gold for the practical driver. Stick to naturally aspirated engines. No forced induction that stresses components. Opt for manual transmissions if you can. They're simpler, cheaper to fix, and thieves can't drive them anyway. He loves highlighting contrasts in his reviews. A Toyota 4Runner versus a Jeep Wrangler. The 4Runner? Off-road beast that lasts forever. The Jeep? Fun until the death wobble hits and parts scatter like confetti. Through it all, his storytelling shines. Personal anecdotes from his Houston shop, where he's seen Toyotas limp in on their last leg and drive out like new after a $50 sensor swap. But don't think Scotty's stuck in the past. He's pragmatic. Electric vehicles? He's not a total hater, but the hype drives him nuts. Contrast the green dream with harsh realities. Battery degradation, sky-high replacement costs, and infrastructure that's still a joke in most places. EVs are fine for city commuting if you got a garage charger, he admits, but for long hauls or cold winters? Forget it. Range anxiety and frozen packs turn paradise into purgatory. Tesla gets props for innovation, but Scotty warns of over-the-air updates bricking cars or doors that won't open in a glitch. His take on hybrids is more balanced. Toyota's Prius or Camry hybrid. Solid choices, blending efficiency with proven tech. Just avoid plug-ins with finicky batteries. This leads us into his distrust of the EV revolution's execution. While the world pushes for zero emissions, Scotty contrasts it with the wallet-draining aftermath. A 10-year-old EV with a dying pack? Worthless, replacements cost more than the car. He's got videos tearing down Tesla packs, showing the complexity that makes repairs a nightmare. Save the planet? Sure, but not if it bankrupts you first. It's this blend of enthusiasm for smart tech and caution against unproven fads that makes his advice timeless. Wrapping this section, Scotty's reliability gospel isn't just about brands. It's a mindset. Contrast impulse buys with informed decisions. Research mileage, check for rust, scan for codes. His fans in the comments swear by it. Stories of dodging disasters thanks to his warnings. As we move forward, we'll dive deeper into his mechanic exposés. But remember, in Scotty's world, a reliable car isn't a luxury. It's survival gear in a predatory industry.